Hello all viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Essence of Delight. This channel is created with lot of enthusiasm for the lovers of English language and literature. I hope you enjoy. Give likes as many times as you wish and don't forget to press the subscribe button below. And also please click the bell icon beside that so that you can get notification whenever a new video is uploaded. Please share the video to everyone, as many people as you can, and be supportive. Thank you. So let's get started with our model today, and here it is. Hello viewers, and welcome to our new model today. Today we are going to analyze the text of the short story Jimmy Valentine by the all-time great American short story writer O. Henry, whose original name was William Sidney Porter. As we have already discussed in our general introduction, the pre-reading aspects of the story has a cinematic element, the charm to be screenplayed and produced on the screen, and it was done so, as the name of the movie was Alias Jimmy Valentine, from which the title of our story is influenced. Let's start by unveiling the critical aspects of the story. Especially students of class 11, pay attention. The story of Jimmy Valentine we are going to discuss on three levels, namely the first one is preamble. What is preamble? It is just a little bit of making the ground ready for the story, for the plot to roll on. At the beginning, at the very opening of the story, a scene in the jail where Jimmy is imprisoned, and thereby a pardon letter arrives there. Jimmy gets released from the jail. A little bit of brief talks held between Jimmy and the jailer. There are a few informations regarding these things, and this continues till Jimmy arrives to his own den in the border area. Border area, little infamous for den or shelter of the notorious or criminal persons. So this phase, from the beginning, the scene that opens in the jail, till Jimmy arrives to Mike Dolan, one of his companion in his bad deeds. And the main aspects of this part are as follows. Now, after being familiar with the preamble part, we now next move on to the second periphery of the story, that is hatching of the plot. How this hatching of the plot comes into action? As Jimmy leaves the motel of Mike Dolan and again engages in his craftsmanship of breaking safe, from there onwards till the climax part of the story, that is the end part, where a twist of event makes the entire course a little bedazzled. This part, as we have already discussed in our general discussion, is the hatching of the plot, where it often is lengthy, replete with lot of details, and on the author's perspective, he just demands the patience of the reader, hold the breath till the breathtaking event happens, that accidental or that shocking ending, which actually changes the entire taste of the story. Now, this hatching of the plot that runs after the preamble and prior to the climax of the story, the important facets of this portion are as follows. Hope this hatching of the plot and its different aspects are now quite clear to the audience. Now viewers, we move on the final part of the story, the final perspective or the final realm of the story, that is the climax. Well, the climax happens just the day before Jimmy's marriage with Annabelle Adams. Now we just go on calling him Jimmy, but while reaching the part of climax, he has already been transformed to Ralph Spencer. Now one thing here is worthy to mention, that Jimmy Valentine, this surname Valentine, it has a historical connection with Saint Valentine. Saint Valentine, as the murky story, not very clear but a little mysterious story, speaks of a saint who revolted, or so to say disobeyed the orders of the Roman Empire, Claudius II, who banned marriage for the young couples. But Saint Valentine continued to encourage marriage among the young generation. For this, he was executed by the Roman Empire, and this, it is not very clear that have any connection with this title, but of course this name of Valentine, the surname, might have some association with that historical story of Valentine, Saint Valentine, in two perspectives, namely one, that Jimmy's romantic nature, which actually transformed his life, and the second being Jimmy's decision to settle by marrying Annabel Adams. But all these aspects are already intricated in the hatching of the plot. Now the climax rotates around that scene in the vault where a little girl is trapped, and in order to save that girl, Ralph Spencer has to once again become Jimmy Valentine. Now Jimmy Valentine to Ralph Spencer and Ralph Spencer to Jimmy Valentine. This to and fro motion of life is the skillful art of O. Henry. And now, after being familiar with these three perspectives, three levels in which we actually divide the entire plot, the roll-on of the story, just before we wrap up, a brief note about the author's own personal life, where he himself had been convicted in a case of financial forgery, embezzlement, and had to spend a few days in the prison. Might his own experiences about people there, and also people who are a victim of the circumstance, plays an important role in framing this character of Jimmy Valentine. So this was our analysis of the text, and I would suggest every reader, especially students, read the text of your own. No matter how difficult the words or expressions might appear at some level, but the pleasure of reading by oneself cannot be matched with reading by others. So go through the text with this purview that we have already discussed, and try to perceive of your own. Though any problem arises, please write in the comment box. Of course, it will be addressed. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Those who have liked this video, please don't forget to give a like, share, subscribe, so that you can get updated with new videos upcoming. Check the i-box above. And that's all. Till next time we meet, stay safe and stay fine. Thank you.